If the worst case, it it would be the worst case if they let me go. If the worst, if the worst case, if the worst case, if the worst case, if they let me go.
I don't think it would be the worst thing if they let me go.
I don't think it would be the worst thing. I don't think it would be the worst thing. Worst. I don't think it would. I don't think it would be the worst thing if they let me go. I don't think it would be the worst thing if they let me go. I'm in the middle. I'm sort of in the middle of something. I'm sort of in the middle of something. Both in, but I'm sort of in the middle of something.
Both in, but I was sort of in the middle of something.
I was sort of in the middle of something.
Maisie does love to rule her little kingdom.
You are unhappy with our sex life.
You are not getting something from me, but you just afraid to ask. You're not getting something from me, but you're simply too afraid to ask.
You're not getting something from me, but you're simply too afraid to ask.
Can't be easily solved.
Are you trying to get me drunk? Are you trying to get me drunk?
Would you like those olives with some gin and vermouth?
Are you trying to get me drunk?
Are you trying to get me drunk? We can still have my last call.
Let's go. We can still make last call. What do you say, Lil?
Last call.
Yo ho ho! And
I'm excited to meet. I'm excited to meet them too, but not tonight. It's just too soon. I'm excited to meet them too, but not tonight.
I'm excited to meet them too, but not tonight. It's just too soon.
It's just too soon.
Yes, and talk to him when you're talking to him.
After all the time we spent working side by side.
After all the time we spent working side by side.
But even if I wanted to, even if I wanted to use it, but
Even if somebody wanted to use it, they wouldn't be able to figure out how to. It's incomprehensible.
even if somebody wanted to use it, they would be able to figure out how to. It's incomprehensible. But even if somebody wanted to, even if somebody wanted to use it, it wouldn't be able to. But even if somebody wanted to use it, it wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be able to figure out how to. Hey, we're just messing with you.
I don't know. Maybe. Dude, we're just messing with you.
We're just messing with you. They built a medical piece of software that might be used someday somewhere, and they live here. They built a medical piece of software that might be worse someday somewhere, and they live here.
This guy's built a mediocre piece of software that might be worth something someday, and now they live here.
This guy's built a mediocre piece of. This guy's built a mediocre. This guy's built a mediocre. This guy's built a mediocre. This guy's built a medical piece of software that might be worth something someday, and now they live here.
Whether they can pay for it, and
I am boring myself just talking about this.
I'm boring myself just talking about this.
you guys gotta update your resumes, just like I'm doing.
I bet it'll be me. I bet I bet it'll be me. Probably.
I bet it's gonna be me. Probably.
Probably. You should have seen her a couple of years ago.
You should have seen her a couple of years ago.
A date?